European leaders are now talking openly about the possibility of Greece leaving the Eurozone. The near-bankrupt country has just 2 more days to form a government or new elections will have to be held. Europe correspondent Philip Williams reports from Athens.
For 8 days, political leaders have talked government. For 8 days, it's produced anything but. With another round in store, the President appears determined to avoid an election, but he'll have to call one if there's no deal by Thursday. And in the political vacuum, anxiety that Greece might be heading out the euro door and that the rest of Europe might be following. Certainly the markets were spooked.
The elections have an impact on the markets, and I think now it's actually up to investors. They are now preparing themselves to what does it mean if Greece leaves the euro area.
At a meeting of European finance ministers in Brussels, there was strong public support for Greece staying in the Eurozone.
I don't want to talk about a possible exit for Greece or any other country, because I believe it would be a disaster for all.
In Greece too, they may be sick of austerity, but most want to stick with the euro.
Leaving the Eurozone and effectively the European Union would essentially mean that we're living through an ancient Greek tragedy all over again.
That tragedy is already a reality for many Greeks who now depend on charities just to survive. And staying alive for these cancer patients has become more of a challenge as the health system is cut along with everything else. Waiting times for treatment are longer. Life-saving drugs that were once free now a luxury some can't afford.
They have 2 choices: die, and I'm not laughing saying that, or borrowing money, or I don't know, trying to get some help from their friends, their relatives.
This woman told me she couldn't afford surgery after breast cancer. Even simple items like arm bandages are a struggle for her to buy. The Greek crisis is challenging markets and nations globally, but locally it can mean life and death. World leaders, especially those in Europe, are scared the deprivations experienced here may be replicated in their countries. In the absence of certainty, fear has taken hold. Philip Williams, ABC News, Athens.